Hi everyone, today I am going to talk about functions and how they work. So first of all, what is a function? Function perform a specific task based on its input parameters. So as you can see in the web editor, there are two kinds of functions already given to you. One is function setup and the other is function draw. And the function setup and the function draw, there is a difference between both of them. So the function setup works only once, runs only once, while the function draw runs repeatedly. So what does it mean? So to understand that, let's make a rectangle and see how they work. So I'm going to make a rectangle which I'm going to control with the mouse. So I'm going to give in its x and y mouse x and mouse y, and I'm going to give it 50 and 50, and I'm going to give it a color. So let's give it a red color. So it's 255 0 and 0, and after doing that, let's run our program and make our rectangle move around on our canvas. Now to see how the function setup works, I'm going to make my background move from function draw to function setup. So now I'm going to paste the background in the function setup, and now I'm going to run my program again, and as you can see, the red rectangle is there, and when I move it across the screen, you can see there is a trail of rectangles forming behind my rectangle now when I move my mouse across. So why this is happening? So actually this is happening because, as we said, that function setup runs only once. So when the background is in the function setup, it forms only once, and it's not clearing up the rectangles which are forming when I move my mouse across. So as I move my background back into the function draw, let's see what will happen. Now when I run my program, you can see there is no rectangle trails forming behind this rectangle. This is why, because function draw runs repeatedly, so the background is also forming repeatedly. So as it forms repeatedly, it also works like an eraser, and it clears up the screen, the rectangle which is forming previously, and only show you the one which is forming right now. So let's move it back into the setup and let's play around a little bit more. And run the program, and let's move it across. Let's see, it's a nice trail we can form by using this function of background, which is we put it in the function setup. So why I said that function background? Because all these others, create canvas, function, background, fill and drag, they are inbuilt functions. You just have to give the parameters to it, and it gives you the output. In the function setup, you give a certain kind of parameters, and then the output of it you can see right now. So in the function, the input was you put the create canvas, you put the background, and the background, because it's not forming again and again, it's not clearing, you get this beautiful artwork which you can move it across by using your mouse. You can play around by changing the colors. You can also change the different shapes and see what else you can make the art with, and see what else you can do with the functions when they are not working like that. Also try out the stroke and see how the stroke will affect if we put a stroke in it and give it a different color, how it will look. So let's try it out. Let's give it a yellow, and let's see when we run it. Now it's not. You can see that's also a pretty color you can form like that. So this is all about the functions. See you next time. Bye.